We're helping old people. How do we do that? You're watching The Light of Care, the podcast about our company, FirstLight Home Care of San Francisco and the Peninsula. At FirstLight, we believe compassion is powerful and changing lives every day. I'm your host, Lynn Carteris, and today's episode is a special one. We're hearing directly from the heart of our agency, our caregivers. I'm joined by Liliani, Sonia, and Maria, our amazing caregivers from FirstLight Home Care. Welcome to the show. I will start with you. What inspired you to become a caregiver?
So I have a dear aunt and uncle, and when my uncle started to have dementia and moved into a facility, I would visit them and would visit him in the facility, the memory care facility. And I was surprised how well I was able to connect and communicate with him. I just learned things about caretaking that surprised me, and especially with dementia, I thought wasn't able to happen. And so this connection that I was able to have with both of them was very meaningful. And then she said, you should do this profession. I thought I should do this professionally because it was so meaningful and so powerful for me and for them.
That's exciting. Well, we're grateful to have you. Appreciate that. Okay, Liliani?
So my mom was a caregiver, and when I was 16 years old, I was introduced to caregiving through my mom, and I loved it. And so I've been doing caregiving since I was 16 years old, and I am 57 now.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a great story. Really inspiring. I mean, I love to have people who go into a occupation, vocation, career from their heart and passion, not just about money. I love that. Okay, Miss Maria.
Oh, hi. Yeah, I have a background before as a nurse back home, and then so as a caregiver, it gives me more insight to give more care and compassionate. And then I have family that needs care, and then my grandpa and my grandma. I need to be there with them.
What part of caregiving do you find the most rewarding? What do you find the most challenging?
So yeah, the most rewarding part or the struggle sometimes when the client you have, they don't like you at first because you have to build the trust. It's like a push and pull relationship with them. They're not gonna give you trust unless you have to be compassionate with them, and then you have to be there.
Caregiving is something that I really enjoy. I love helping people, and so in a way that's challenging in itself because you have to care no matter what. And then the most challenging, and also the most rewarding as well. And so the most challenging part for me so far has been losing relationships, because in this business sometimes you lose people.
So you feel that loss in your heart.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think one of the most rewarding things was a surprise. Getting older, we get slower, and the slower we go, the slower life moves. And so what surprised me was when I slowed down to either when I'm working with somebody who's mobility challenged, just slowing down, I see things so different. I get to see a different perspective that I never get to see in my regular life. And
That's chaos with 4 kids.
There's a lot of chaos.
Yeah.
But it just like, I see details, I see patterns, I see things through their eyes. It helps me give better care. And I feel like I'm privy to a special world that I couldn't get into without them.
So how has FirstLight supported you in your caregiving journey? Do you feel supported? How do you feel about working for this company?
Very supported. I feel like I can text before a shift. I can text with questions during a shift. I can text with questions after a shift. I can text with questions off hours, scheduling. Somebody always answers. They're always kind. They always make me feel understood. And I'm just blown away. It's really
That's
great.
The best. I love that.
Yeah.
Liliani, how do you feel?
I get the support in this way We get the care plan of the client, and it explains to you what the care plan is and what you need to do to support them. And so, first off, that's great having that information.
The team is very supportive of me, FirstLight. And then everything, the care plan. When I go to the client, I'm very well equipped with all the care plan that they said, the client's name and everything. So everybody is very supportive, staffers and everybody, and then the owners too.
So one of the things that I love about this company that not all companies I hear out in the field do, and that is that there's always a care manager with you to introduce you to the client. So there's two of you going into a home that you've never been in. And I love that about how Jim and Lawrence and Ruby have set this company up. I think that is, and I promote that a lot when I'm out talking to potential clients, that you don't just get one person, you get two day one, and then you have a whole team behind you for the term of your care. Liliani, tell me about a great day in the life of a caregiver.
For me, is being able to help somebody with their needs, whatever it may be, and ending the day in a safe environment and a happy environment.
That's beautiful. Sonia.
Safe and happy. I think that's a really good way to put it. I measure it by how many times they smiled, how many times they laughed, how much joy was there in the interaction. Did we see something when they see something that makes them smile, it's very rewarding.
And you're strangers to them. They don't know you. If they have any cognitive impairment, it may take them a little longer to get used to you, and you can be there 4 hours and they're like this. And then you say, I have to leave now, and they go like this. And you're like, oh my God, this was so worth the 4 hours. I love that. I love that that's what you guys said. That's beautiful. Okay, Maria, what's a great day for you?
Yeah, it's a great day if the client give you a tap on the shoulder, you're doing a good job. And then even if you at first I'm very hesitant with everything, they're gonna give you a tap on the back. It's not worth the money, it's the service that we're giving to them.
What would you want clients or families to know about caregivers like you?
I would like them to feel comfortable and to know that this career is by choice. I want to do this. I've been doing it for a long time, and I enjoy giving care to people who need it.
I want the families to know, and the clients and everybody, that we are here as a caregiver. It's innate feelings, you give compassionate care to the other people, and we want them to feel safe that their family is in good hands with us, FirstLight, and we're giving all the best we can. The third big thank you to everybody who making this work out for the podcast, and we want to share that we're doing is good.
One of the things I really focus on is how to find the middle point between over and under helping, which is hard.
Mm-hmm.
Because too much help and then somebody becomes dependent,
Mm-hmm.
and not enough help and then they don't feel supported.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a hard line to find, and it takes some communication and checking in with the family and getting feedback, and this was too much one day or this was too little. I communicate a lot.
So we get a lot of requests for you three, which we love. That's the best part of our job, is hearing that our caregivers are doing awesome. What is it about you that is so special that they want you back?
For me, I don't know, but I think
It could be your smile.
I think it's because I just care. I want to be there. When I go to see my clients, I read about them first, and then I get introduced to them, and then I really try to find out what it is that they need. And so, and I think that's really what makes the difference.
Not just going to do the job, do the dishes, do this, but actually pay attention to the client and fulfill their needs.
Right.
Yeah. Excellent. Okay. Sonia.
I mean, to be honest, we really have fun. Like, I go to work, it doesn't feel like work. I feel like I'm going to see
A
friend.
Ah,
And
I love
that's
that.
This is true.
really,
I love that.
yeah. It's a little more work to leave and go home.
Yeah.
But that's between you and me.
So being a caregiver, I think it's an innate characteristic. You cannot give what you don't have.
That's right.
So whenever I'm with the clients, I treat them as my family, and then I give what they need to have, and then I also give them an independence. Just making them feel they can hold the cup. I'm just being there, supportive of everything they can. Then it's a rewarding for me, and I think that's the best time that they call the caregivers of First Life, that we are 100% doing the care that they need.
Well, I have to thank you guys. This has just been my favorite interview so far because hearing from you why you're doing this job, what you bring to the job, of course, loving the company that you work for, which makes me really happy. I can't thank you enough, really. I really appreciate you being here and your dedication and your compassion. And thank you for every day what you do. Really can't thank you enough. We're hiring compassionate caregivers at FirstLight Home Care. You can call 650-486-1310 or visit our website, firstlighthomecare.com, and you can apply and start making your own difference every day.